I'm Kathy Casey and welcome to the Liquid Kitchen. I'm going to make black and white cheddar olive poppers, which is my favorite appetizer with a martini. So first, we're going to make our dough. We're going to combine a couple tablespoons of butter into a food processor. You can also make this in a mixer, but it works best in a food processor. We have some cheddar cheese. You could certainly use white cheddar too if you like. I'm going to pulse that until it gets going. Let's take a peek. Oh, that looks pretty good. So the cheese and butter are nicely combined. I'm going to add a little pinch of cayenne pepper, maybe another little pinch. Then a cup of flour. This is really, really easy to make. And make sure you dump it all over the front of your food processor like I just did. And wear black, right? All right, here we go. Depending upon the weather and how much moisture your flour has in it will depend upon if it comes together or not. Like this right here looks like it could have a little bit more moisture to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add about a tablespoon of water in, just a touch, not much. Don't put too much in. All right, going to give that another whirl. Our dough looks like it's come together now. You can see that when you combine it in your hand and squish it, it makes a really nice dough. So what you would do is take that, roll it into a log. I've done this in plastic wrap. Now this is great because you can make this up ahead of time and you can have this in your freezer. So you're ready to have an awesome appetizer anytime anybody pops over. And then just pull it out and bring it to room temperature. I have some that I've sliced right here. I have some green stuffed olives and I've drained these really, really well. And then also just run a little paper towel over them too so they're nice and dry. Now I cut a little disc of my dough and I put it in the palm of my hand. I put my thumb in it, making like a little cocoon. Then I'm going to add my olive in and I'm going to wrap it. You don't want to put too much dough on it, just a nice amount to cover the olive, and then kind of roll it back into an olive shape. And then I have a bowl of black and white sesame seeds that I'm just going to roll it in. Kind of press them back in. I'll do one more. So again, a disc, press your thumb in it, add your nice dry olive. And you can use any kind of olive in this. If there's olives, say, with garlic in the middle, those would be delicious in here too. All right, roll it in my seeds. And that's it. We're going to bake these at 400 degrees for 15 minutes or until nice and golden brown like these ones right here. These are the perfect accompaniment to the modern martini, which we're going to go make right now. Now, there's lots of thoughts and lots of opinions about martinis, and I have some of my own. So I have a glass that I filled with ice. I want it really, really cold. I have a mixing glass also that I filled with ice, because I also want this to be very cold. I'm going to now dump out the ice and add just a splash of dry vermouth. I'm going to roll this in my glass, and icing the glass ahead of time made it really cold, so a lot of the vermouth will really stick to the glass. I'm going to pour any excess out. And now I'm going to add my vodka or gin. And let's talk about these vodka and gins. These are complex character vodkas and new century gins. And there are a ton of fantastic micro distilleries out there now. I am using a vodka from Bainbridge Island. It has almost a tequila-ish smell to it. Has lots and lots of flavor. And that's what these new vodka and gins are all about. I'm going to measure in 3 ounces. Which I think is just the right size for a martini. That's 1, 2, and 3. Okay, now, this is where we get into some opinions. A lot of people think with just spirits, you should stir your martini. That's fine if you like it that way. I like mine really cold and really shaken hard. So I'm going to take my martini. I fill it all the way up with ice, cap it, shake it hard. Okay. Then I'm going to empty the ice from my glass because it's nice and cold. And strain to my glass. All right, I like mine with an olive. I'm gonna skewer an olive, lay it across the top, and that's a modern martini, shaken, not stirred.